Are you wondering how to start an LLC in Wyoming? Today, you will learn the most common ways to start your business, including the correct forms you'll need, registering your LLC, critical naming requirements, and all other vital tips and tricks. Then, as a bonus, later in the video, I will reveal a trustworthy registered agent who will help set up your LLC for free. So make sure to stick with me until the end. The state of Wyoming, like other states, has several specific LLC requirements. There are three main ways you can start an LLC in Wyoming. First is the DIY or do-it-yourself process, where you mostly depend on Wyoming State's website. The second way is hiring a professional service that practically offers more efficiency and security in creating your LLC, while the third is hiring an attorney. We will skip the attorney hiring portion because that's expensive, and most business owners won't need that service. First, let's take a look at the steps required for starting an LLC. Step 1. Choose a name for your LLC. Under Wyoming law, an LLC name must contain the words Limited Liability Company, or the abbreviations LLC or LLC Limited Company, or the abbreviations LC or LC Limited Liability Company, Limited Liability Company, or Limited Liability Company. The name of a low-profit SMLLC must contain the words Low-Profit Limited Liability Company, Low-Profit Limited Liability Company, or Low-Profit Limited Liability Company, or the abbreviations L3C or L3C. Your LLC's name must be distinguishable from the names of other business entities already on file with the Wyoming Secretary of State. See the Secretary of State's Guide How to Choose a Company Name. Names may be checked for availability at the Wyoming Secretary of State Business Name Database. You may reserve a name for 120 days by filing an application for reservation of name with the Wyoming Secretary of State. The reservation must be filed by mail. The filing fee is $50. Step 2. Appoint a registered agent. Every Wyoming LLC must have an agent for service of process in the state. This is an individual or business entity that agrees to accept legal papers on the LLC's behalf if it is sued. The registered agent may be a Wyoming resident or business entity authorized to do business in Wyoming. The registered agent must have a physical street address in Wyoming. Step 3. File Articles of Organization. A Wyoming LLC is created by filing Articles of Organization with the Secretary of State. The articles must include the name and address of the LLC's registered agent, the mailing address of the LLC, the principal office address of the LLC, and signature and contact information for the LLC's organizer. The articles must be accompanied by a written consent to appointment signed by the registered agent. This form is included with the Wyoming Articles of Organization form. The articles may be filed by postal mail or online. The filing fee is $100 and $102 for online filing for both domestic LLC and foreign LLC. Step 4. Prepare an operating agreement. An LLC operating agreement is not required in Wyoming, but is highly advisable. This is an internal document that establishes how your LLC will be run. It sets out the rights and responsibilities of the members and managers, including how the LLC will be managed. It can also help preserve your limited liability by showing that your LLC is truly a separate business entity. In the absence of an operating agreement, state LLC law will govern how your LLC operates. Step 5. File Annual Report. All Wyoming LLCs and foreign LLCs authorized to do business in the state must file an annual report with the Secretary of State. All LLCs must pay an annual report license tax equal to the greater of 1 $50 or 2/2 of 1 mil on the dollar, $0.0002, based on the company's assets located and employed in the state of Wyoming. The report and tax may be filed online or by mail. The report and tax payment is due on the first day of the anniversary month of the LLC's formation. For example, if an LLC was created on June 15th, the annual report is due each year on June 1st. If the report is not filed and annual taxes are not paid within 60 days from the due date, the LLC will be subject to dissolution/revocation. Step 6. Obtain an EIN. An EIN, or Employer Identification Number, is a federal tax ID issued by the IRS. They use your EIN to readily identify your firm and tax filings. All Wyoming firms pay a business privilege tax, and the state requires you to have an EIN to file. You may also be required to provide your EIN when opening a bank account or applying for municipal permits or licenses. Obtaining an EIN is a slightly longer process compared to their previous steps. I'm sure you know anything to do with the IRS is confusing. First, you must have complete knowledge of your LLC, such as your company information, managing member information, business address, business information, company details, and even critical information regarding vehicular assets and federal excise taxes. This is another reason why getting a professional registered agent is way more convenient, as they can do this for you as part of their service. Now, let's talk about the second option to form an LLC, and that is hiring a professional formation service. Professional formation services do all the steps you should be doing on your own, from filing necessary forms to acting as your registered agent. You usually have to allocate a specific budget for this option. As I already mentioned earlier, IncFile is one of the best companies out there to help you form your LLC. You can click on the link in the description to get access to this deal. IncFile is one of a kind, as it offers a free package with services such as preparing and filing your articles of organization. Well, you still have to pay $237 for the state fees, which you would have to do anyway if you chose the DIY option. But looking at the bigger picture, all other companies will still charge their service fee on top of state filing fees. IncFile does not collect this fee. This plan already includes a free registered agent for your first year of subscription, and $119 annually moving forward if you decide to continue the service after the first year. IncFile's next packages are the Gold and Platinum packages, which both have package fees already on top of the $237 state fee. Each package has its own set of services which are all worthy of the subscription you are paying for. The Gold package offers you the benefits of filing reports and taxes for your LLC. Every year, USA LLCs are required to file a state annual report. This report is essentially an information update of your file so that the state knows who is now in charge and how to contact your company. USA LLCs are also required to file state tax returns. To make matters even more complicated, your annual report and business privilege tax share a document and are due at the same time each year. With the IncFile's Gold package, you won't have to scribble notes of these reports because IncFile will handle the whole process for you. Your Platinum package also has these services in the bag, with the unique addition of expedited filing, getting a domain name, and a business email, which essentially increases your LLC's credibility. IncFile also has an exclusive partnership with Bank of America, so you can easily open an eligible checking account for your business. Yes, it is a must for your LLC to have a business account. Remember, an LLC has limited liability, for it is a separate entity from its members. You may forfeit your liability protections if you combine your personal and business money, and this is where the term piercing the corporate veil comes into play. Piercing the corporate veil is an LLC jargon that refers to the court's action to hold you, as the owner or member of an LLC, personally liable for the LLC's debts or actions. Now, if you have been sued by some lawyer who sees a crack in your LLC, they might resort to piercing the corporate veil, in which you are in any position defeated. This is why opening a separate bank account for your LLC is so important. Do you like the level of detail I'm providing you in my review so far? If yes, then make sure to let me know by liking my video and hitting that subscribe button for more high-quality business content.